done now. Well, living up north, you get snow on the road, so they put salt to melt the snow and the ice, and subsequently it goes all over your vehicle. So I have a spigot in my garage that to rinse your vehicles, supposedly. I think that's what I'm using it for. Problem was, there was no washer. The washer in that end of the hose either fell out or was stuck on the spigot in the backyard where I had this hose hooked up, and it was leaking. So I went to go, I have like 50 of those washers somewhere. Of course, I have no idea where they are, because that's just Murphy's Law. When you need it, you know you have it, you can't find it. So I go to the store, Walmart, and to try to find some of those rubber washers, you know what I'm talking about. But since it's the middle of the winter, they had packed up all of their lawn and garden stuff. This was just a small Walmart. So for like a 10-cent washer, I can't rinse off my car because it's leaking from there. So what I did was I got, luckily this end of the hose had this little valve on it, and it did have a rubber washer in it. So I took that rubber washer and I put it back there to make sure it doesn't leak there, because you see I just have a cardboard box there. I don't want it getting wet. But this end needed to be washered up. That will keep, you know, so I can use a valve to keep the water from coming out when the hose is charged. So what I did was I got a piece of leather remnant, and I took the old rubber washer and I traced out the dimension or the outline of it, and I cut my own washer out of leather. Here I just drew with a pencil and I cut out a leather washer, and it works fine. So kind of a long-winded video to say, when you don't have a rubber washer, if you have some some leather, you can cut the leather for a low temperature, low pressure, relatively low pressure gasket or washer. It's kind of a factoid, and this is just going to go in here. Fire hoses used to be made out of leather before they had rubber. So a lot of things that needed to be waterproof or watertight, old wine bags to carry wine, or even water bags, used to be made out of animal skin. So that's it, and I'll just screw this into here and I'll show you that it works very well. Alright, hose is fully charged, no leaks. And wash my car inside my garage. Well, rinse it off anyway. I don't want to soak my garage per se, but just get some of the salt off. Otherwise I'll be having to do some more redneck rust repairs. Have a good one.